He's the 1, 2, 3, or 4 option in the passing game, depending on the day. So that's scary for me. But if you were to take a step forward and be the one more often than not, he's a top 10 receiver. He's really, 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 really talented. I believe there's a dissonance between how good the public thinks Brandon Ayuk is and how good like people that watch football think Brandon Ayuk is, because like we know that like he's a premier talent. Like he's awesome. He's a stud. He'd be a one on a lot of teams. I mean, like not a lot of teams, but like some of these teams in the NFL could use a guy like Brandon Ayuk as a one. But some days he might have like 3 targets because CMC has 5 and Kittle has 7 and Debo has 8. So it's I don't know.
He's
He's
tough
a,
for fantasy, but he's so talented. Yeah.
he's definitely a target for me because I like to bet on talent, but I haven't gotten a whole lot of them. I don't think in these DK drafts I've done. What do you think about him?
Interesting. Yeah, I just think he's super talented, and I don't know. They always have players who are hurt. Maybe he has to step up for that reason. There are a lot of mouths to feed right now on paper going into training camp, um, but he's just some of the most talented, and I'm wondering if maybe Brock Purdy locks onto him for whatever reason because he's to me he's still an unknown. We really don't know what kind of player he's going to be after the injury.
Mm-hmm.
He was on like kind of a crazy streak, and Aiyuk was really good with him, and so was Kittle.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's not going to be so much Depot this year. Maybe Aiyuk takes some more.
Mm-hmm. I
Uh,
mean, like Debo is another guy. Like I found myself getting a lot of Debo, but I mean, not as much lately because I think he's been a riser as of late. I don't know if you've noticed that, but like that's just something that I think I don't know. Like maybe I'm bugging, but Ayuk goes multiple rounds later, and if he were to be the one, that's such a bargain. He might be a league winner at that cost. Um, but I just like all like it's really weird because I've gotten the not the most George Kittle, but like I've gotten a lot of George Kittle, and I don't want to get him because I feel like he's gonna be the odd man out a lot of these weeks because he can just run block for uh freaking CMC and then watch those 2 studs catch passes with CMC like out of the backfield too. But he's so talented. I mean, it's just there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here in San Fran with Purdy, with all the Trey Lance truthers. Elijah Mitchell, if CMC goes down, is he that guy? I don't know, man. There's a lot of thoughts in San Fran, and Kyle Shanahan is a genius. Uh, I also saw something. Is Kyle Shanahan the only great coach in sports to not have a ring?
what? I don't know. Probably not.
Hmm?
Probably not. It's probably. I mean, Vrabel showed to be